Okay, Iran did something that was amazing. They gave us a big present that arrived today. Trump, this Trump, what gifts, what present did they give you that arrived today? In a statement that has left the world buzzing, US President Donald Trump claimed that Iran recently delivered what he called a very big present to the United States, a move he described as both surprising and significant. Speaking in a video shared by Anadolu English, Trump linked the mysterious gifts to economic interests, particularly in the oil and gas sector, but refused to reveal its exact nature. They did something yesterday that was amazing. They gave us a present and it arrived today. It was a very big present, worth a tremendous amount of money. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Iran gave you something that is worth a lot of money. Wow. Are they trying to surrender or what? I don't get it, Trump. He said, but the thing is huge. Trump said the statement has sparked intense curiosity and speculation, leaving analysts and the public scrambling to understand what exactly Iran sent. Okay, Trump emphasized that the delivery signals a form of trust and strategic engagement, suggesting that deals with the right people can yield surprising results. He framed the incident as an example of diplomacy meeting opportunities, all while tensions in the Middle East remain high. They gave you a gift, no be small thing. Oh, Rick Adesina says it's Mr. Trump speaking in parables. Who knows? Anthony says bombing American soldiers by Iran backed pause in Iraq is probably the gift. It's a sense that the pain US sustained by this profound loss will propel the US to fight this war to its logical end and definitely make Iran pay by their resources. Ceasefire will not happen until the 200 lions Trump and Netanyahu really capture and control affairs in Iran. Okay, Umar Idris says it is a political gesture. Okay, Kechoko says this is Abbasisa, Iran and Russia. Edward Manyange says the problem is foolish people still believe Trump to be telling the truth. That guy has messed up. Fools will always follow full idea. How did he mess up? Mahmoud says confused man always speaking from both sides of his mouth. Bury your face in shame. Come out clean and clear. Come out clean and clear for waiting. YY says the United States, they are behaving like Jesus Christ. The United States is not Jesus. Okay, Anthony says mark it. This operation is angelic. The angel in human form are in action. Okay. Ojebze Friday says big missiles dropping is the only thing Iran can offer at its best right now. Okay, Victor says it's huge bushmeat gift. Bushmeat and dogs. Alfred Yandia says we aim to listen to you and US citizens. That's White Cross they benefited long about this programming brainwise. Okay, I don't know who lies more, APC or President Trump. Kako says Mr. Trump, stop beating about the bush. Your war objectives against Iran failed woefully. You are looking for a honorable exit, but Iran says no. Now you are completely confused. You thought Iran is a weakling duckling. Like Venezuela, you want to steal oil everywhere. America, international thief. Mason says, can you trust this man? Very comic. Halado Manga says, all of it mentioned was engineered and organized by your saviors, Israel and United States of America. The real war terrorists by which all normal human beings have already acknowledged all evil and devilish atrocities are being done by them. They are babies eaters, blood suckers. That's why they usually buy children for their Baal idol god. They are the Freemasonism, Illuminatism, gays, homosexual, blessing of gay marriage is dominant issue in the United States. These are your puppets. Well, Trump is not, he did not approve of all of those things. All these things that you are talking about, the people that eat babies, the Illuminatis and the homosexual, the gays and all of that. Trump is not in support of it. At Clara says, I think it's a 440 kg of uranium that Iran is claiming it has gone missing. Abdullah said, I think US discovered something that is of great importance and technological. Okay. Norman says, hopefully the Persians haven't sent a Trojan horse. Because Osota says, scam. Makuka says, the best gift if him as he applied for it. Okay. So it can't be like UEFA. Okay, Brian says the right wingers old and outdated the world belongs to its makers. It decides how things should happen. The Republicans always getting humanity in trouble with narrow thinking and arrogant power. No aggression will go unpunished. Many big nations and empires have been brought down. History full of them. The US will be worst. Okay. At just Amechi says, I beg you, please take the gift received from Iran to the laboratory. Godson says, if you can't beat them, you join them. Nobody wants to buy anymore. Let peace reign now. The war should end now. Okay? Asia says, don't allow the world to see you as the president that can be bribed. Now you are taking gifts from terrorists. I don't think it means a gift literally, but I don't know, Sha. BD says, buying of Ali Khamenei and other Iran officials is enough for me. I'm still celebrating. Okay. Rosemary says, let us watch and see how it unfolds. There is nothing hidden that cannot be revealed. Nika Chine says, son of the darkness, Muslims always behave like their father, Satan. The only accuser of brethren, they can lie, deceive, tell false story, the propaganda. They don't even know that there's anything wrong with it because Quran never told them what are really evil before God. Satan came to deceive and steal people away from God. Hebrew says Trump is a drug addict, making irrational statements which always contradict all the time. He's a drug addict. Aminu says you have stolen their uranium. Okay, hello, Mr. Trump. We hope it is not a trap to America from Iran. Suleiman says, I've never seen any person who can lie as much as Trump. Okay, now. Boyman says, no matter how big, the gift should not be accepted. There's something else behind, something influential, manipulative, and destructive in advance. Okay, After the Edge says, Trump is a real businessman. If he rejects his diplomatic approach, he uses force. Okay? The military action against Iran was highly coordinated and achieving its goals. Very soon, the world will understand. Okay? My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.